Hi everybody, Scott McDermott here from the PGA Academy at Sandhurst. Now we're on the 18th hole, pretty tough hole on the Champions course. So we've got some really intriguing bunkering on the right hand side that really comes into play for that golfer that naturally slices the ball or fades the ball. Halfway along this fairway, we've got an opening. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try and play down the center of the fairway, as obvious as that is, because my natural draw will work against the wind a little bit. I'm not going to hit it as far today, so I'm just going to try and make sure that my positioning for my next shot is really good, because it's a pretty straightforward hole. However, can be quite penalising if we slice it or hook it. Okay, so I've hit a really good drive and I've given myself around that 170 to 180 metres in. Now, the wind's affecting the ball a little bit more than what we would have liked. So what we're going to try and do here is we're going to take a little bit more club and we're going to play to the back of this green, because at the front and where the pin is located today is some bunkers left. And what's going to happen is with that pin being tucked into the left-hand side, I'm going to make sure that I take that out of the equation. But what I am also going to do to help take that out of the equation is play more to the center of the green. So I'm going to play for the center, understanding that where the pin is on the left. But the other reason why I want to aim in the center is the way the ball is situated. So the ball is situated a little bit above my feet. So that's going to make the ball want to move toward the left-hand side. So when I'm going to play this shot, I'm going to aim out to the center right, and understand that it's going to potentially draw back. If it doesn't, I'm safe. But if it does, I'm going to be pretty close to the hole. And remembering, I've taken a little bit more club than I would like, and I'm going to try and make sure that I get it over toward the back of the green. So I neglected to remember where the wind was coming from here. So what I'm going to try and do is I've given myself an opportunity to make my par, but I've really opened up the green from here. So it's not as bad as I would have been if I had have hit a little bit to the left. So I was aiming for the length to get to the back, but I forgot about the wind. So we've always got to just make sure that we're remembering about that. So I've got a pitching wedge. So typically I'm going to try and run this or land this halfway and let it release out the rest of the way as best I can. So it's like I'm going to swing it probably about to hip height and let it release out to the hole. I'm standing directly behind now. I can see it's a slight left to right breaking putt again. So what I'm going to try and attempt to do is put a good roll on it and make the par.